And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator 2. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and we are broke. No, I'm kidding. We have 20 grand left over. I've built more PCs than I can fathom right now. I want to say we built roughly 40 PCs or so. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. I lost track now. I think 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30, 31, 32. 33, 34, 35, 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, whoa, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Yeah, okay. Lo and behold, I built a lot of PCs, plus the 5 that are out here. So we've come a long way. We are going to be good on money going forward. I guarantee you that. So with that said, let us continue the story. We are still going to buy new PCs as they become available, but I'm just going to disassemble them and, you know, throw them into the locker at this point. Because, like I said, we'll do one more crazy, you know, sell-off thing. But I think we're pretty good for a while. Boba. All right. And if I didn't say it, I'm your host, the RPG guy, and we're back with another episode of PC Building Simulator 2. Hello, dear. My name is Francis Holder Thanel, but you can call me Fanny. I'm 82. Very pleased to meet you. Naughty, my grandson, paid a visit last weekend. Lovely boy, but a bit dim. Still, what he lacks in wisdom, he makes up for in electronics know-how. He used his smartphone to show me a video of a new game he's been playing, Martial Combat X Dead Reckoning. It was quite shocking, especially at my age, 82, but it was also a wonderful trip down memory lane. You may not be able to tell from looking at me today, but as a youth, I was a bare-knuckle brawler by the name of Fearless Fanny. I had no idea that computers these days could simulate combat in such bloody detail. I would very much like to have a go myself, but I'm told my Amiga 1200 is not up to the task. I must say I was disappointed to hear that, as I paid $399 for it in 1993. Commodore still make computers? Okay, I'm going to be honest. You don't have to be 83 to have enjoyed a fucking Commodore 64. You could be 50 or 40 and have enjoyed a Commodore 64 while it was still available, for crying out loud. Not 80. Naughty has given me one of his old computers, such a kind boy, but said it would need an upgrade to the GPU. He suggested an Radeon RX Vega 56, whatever that is. Oh dear. I hope this makes more sense to you than it does to me. I was rather hoping you could do the job, so as I am not up to the test myself, I'm 82. Lastly, it would be very grateful to get over the work finished by that date. I'm itching to play the game and relive the good old days. Yours sincerely, Francis. Francis Holder Thanio. Okay. So that's a RX Vega 56 or better. Well, the first thing we can easily do is just order an RX 56. It says or better, but usually we don't get much budget money beyond that. The parts budget is $630 though. RX Vega 56. And then the other dude is a diagnostics. Can you repair something for me? Can you figure out what's wrong with it? Can you replace my power supply unit? It's rumbling and overheating. In terms of time, can you get it done by blah, blah, blah. I can do a Spiral Engine 4.0 on this PC. Can you have it, please? If you can, I'd love to have some plastic pink cables. So this dude wants cables. Cabling, and he wants 2 softwares. No, 1 software. He needs the power supply replaced. So in order to even diagnose it, we're going to need that. So we'll start with that guy. The budget's not very high, so it's going to probably be that and a fan, most likely. But we'll see. So let's order these things now. All right, and let's go ahead and, you know, the usual suspects here. Make it a brand new day. Though, are there any? No, there shouldn't be. We haven't moved on since the last day we ordered all that crap. That's going to be a long list because I ordered a whole bunch of stuff to help finish computers. What day are we actually? Oh, was it this day? Yeah, it has to be. Whatever. End day. We did pay the rent, didn't we? It's not like we can't afford the goddamn rent, but... Hate to be that guy that had plenty of money, I just forgot. Okay. So Fearless Fanny. And this Diode's Diagnostic. Let's do Fanny first. Come here, Fanny. And bring me that Fanny. Arr! And then we will go ahead and... Boom. Oh my god. All right. So this one's done. Pretty straightforward build or deal. So we need to think about cabling here. Let's go ahead and undo all of this and then pop in a power supply. That was it. Okay. We're not done yet. There's some other stuff we gotta do. Software was Spiral Engine 4.0. And I don't trust... Yeah, see, I saw a purple cable. That should be okay, but we're going to do the usual thing that we do when we turn this kind of stuff in. But it should be fine. Wait, what? Okay, nope. I am not accepting that nonsense. Because there's something's wrong, right? So load game. Clearly we're gonna deconnect all the cables. Or disconnect all the cables. Disconnect all the cables. And get to the bottom of this. Alright. There is gonna be a cable somewhere on this fucking thing that did not get plugged in. Every cable has been disconnected. Take a look at the request, making sure we're not missing anything else. It's rumbling and overheating. Maybe that's a fan request? I'll give this a try. There's something else he wants us to do. My question is that he's not either being very clear. All right, finish that. It was a delicious little boba drink. Okay. And focus. Okay, so I think what's missing is not been addressed. Maybe there is a faulty fan? Even though it's diagnosed and fixed, but that could be... Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine too. That's fine too. Let's see. This is plastic pink. Maybe it's because I did braided. So, Well, let me think. Let me think. My nose started bleeding. Everything. Oh man, my nose was really stuffy all of a sudden. Then you wipe your nose, you know, with a little piece of tissue, and you go, "Oh, look, it's bleeding." Huh. Oh well, I'll live. So it was because I didn't read the specifics. So that was my fault. That should appease him. And if it doesn't, this game is it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it was that one freaking thing. It's fine. Hey, just checking in from Maui. The weather here is amazing. I wasn't sure I had the cash for the holiday, but then I got an unexpected tax rebate. Okay, so it wasn't much of an unexpected tax rebate as I didn't pay my taxes. And it's not so much as a holiday as fleeing the country. But it's sunny, so who can complain? Wish you were here, Uncle Tim. P.S. My favorite accountant calls. If my favorite accountant calls, I'm very busy. Pfft. What a dumbass. 14 years ago, the critically acclaimed Winds of Might and Fury brought the beloved Dragon Stabber saga to a close. 5 books, 239 characters, 1 epic conclusion. Jesus. Now after 3 unsuccessful spin-offs, Bartle G. Bandcock returns with an all-new 6th novel, Bloody Wings Rise Again. The thrilling re-conclusion of the Dragon Stabber saga, featuring all your favorite members of the Order of the Yellow Finger. Oh god. But not everyone will survive. Return to the enchanted realm of Forkovia, and a story that critics are already calling unnecessary. Bloody Wings Rise Again. Oh my god. Your favorite book series will never be the same again. You ever heard of eavesdrop audio systems? Because we've heard of you. EAS has developed a truly undetectable listening device suitable for all kinds of tasks. Corporate spying, international espionage, petty revenge. We guarantee that our devices are 100% undetectable, or your money back. Don't believe us? What if we told you we already installed one of our microphones in your workshop and you haven't noticed? What if we say we've been listening to you for weeks? What if we asked you to stay calm and not call the cops? That would be a stupid idea. Yeah, stay cool. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. We're going to leave and you're going to let us. That's it. Nice and easy. Don't try to follow us. Sure. Are you sick of ordering bread online but having to buy a whole loaf? You need Home Slice, the one and only express bread delivery service that lets you decide how many slices you receive. It's environmentally friendly, probably. Toasted or fresh, you decide. Optional extras include butter, jam, beans, charged separately. All slices individually wrapped for your convenience. Prices start at £4.99 a slice. Delivery and service charges not included. Get the app today. Because, yeah, not to make too many jokes, but people are doing shit like that now. That's kind of funny. Yeah, just getting in touch because I'm having a bit of a crisis. Haha. I've been a traffic warden for, well, let's just say when I started my job title was still traffic warden and not civil parking enforcement officer. Whatever nonsense they've changed it to this week. And honestly, I've had enough. I'm sick and tired of being seen as a baddie, so I'm changing lanes. I'm going to become a yoga teacher. It's a bit of a stretch, I know, but I'm looking forward to finding a new position. I just need to do a bit of training first since I've never actually done yoga before. I heard about an online course, but my poor computer can't handle it. It froze 3 times just trying to write this email. Oops, make that 4. So could you sort it out with a new could you sort me out with a new computer? I need something with a benchmark of at least 4,200 and I can forward up to 1,500. Thank you. So it's not crazy. So we accept, and we'll come to the other builds, the other stuff later. Apply stickers to emoji case. I could do with Flipside on the PC. That's software. That's fine. Can you handle it, please? My PC has been loud lately. Can you do anything about that fan? Then a diagnostic. Whoa. Can't believe my PC broke. I'm not sure what's wrong. Can you have a look? My graphics card is making a really loud noise. It is overheating. Anyway, here you can take a look. My mate says it's probably the M2. Okay, I think an exclamation mark would look cool on this PC. Can you do that? And he wants data mine. So stickers and software. And we know right away the two things that are already going on. He says it's the M2 and the graphics card. And there's only one M2 in here, so we'll add that to cart. And then we'll go back. Sorry, I'm still got drippage. The blood. The blood. And he said the Vigicard. Right, so that should be enough to get us started with that guy. So this dude needs something over. Let's go back to the email here. So that's done. Pretty much. All right. So this build needs to be 40. We have $1,500 to spend. All right. Well, let's do some quick math. And for what it's worth, try to keep everything rather affordable. So foist things foist. Well, you got to keep the case on the cheap side. So that's 50. We're just rounding. 50. And then 150 total. Okay, 150, let's say 230. I still like AM4 personally. So let's see. Okay, let's go with this one. So that's 233 for, let's say 330. Can't do the Threadrippers. 350. AM5. Oh. That's interesting. Haven't seen anything with that yet. Let's go with this, maybe. Let's go with this one. Get the cheapest cooling option. It's nothing. We got motherboard memory for that board is 37. It's a weird number, so let's just do AM4. 3466. We got one in there. We'll probably put two. Or rather... Yes. Really quick, I want to remove that. So we're at 771. We could pull back on the drive here. And we can pull back on the processor a little bit, but that'll only save us maybe another $100. So we have, let's say 700 to go. Is what we're looking at. So I'd say 730 is about the best we've got. And there's 12 there. So let's see, 3060X Storm beating out 2060s is what we're looking at. So 3060X Storm. Uh... Oh, there it is right there. So I see 2070. I see a 2060 Super. And the 1080 Ti Founders. So... And here's the other Supers down here, so... There's the Founders 1080 Ti. So the 1080 Ti is slightly better than this. Right? Yeah, it's only slightly better. So the 2060 Super... Is this the Super Vitness? Just says Super 8 gig. That's the Gigabyte Aurorus. This is it here, I think. So 750 would give us that in the performance category. This saves us some money. This gives us slightly better performance. I think we'll be safer with this. Let's see the damage here. 1481. And that's within range. Let's get the same day delivery. See how it goes. We'll go there. And Gravis is getting lag again. I don't know why. It's all right. Oh, if I grab the parts, right? And that. And that. We can overclock it if we need to. Change these to something else. Let's do 3D Mark and GPU tuner. Set the RAM because we went to specifically max the RAM out. This should get us there. We might have to adjust for the power, but it should get us there. Doesn't look like it's crashing. Ooh, $1,500. How did that happen? Always try to screw you with that fan purchase. We didn't add a fan, but we had to take one out, which is silly because it comes included with the case, so whatever. All right, what's sold? Everything's sold. Let's go into here. Nice. Nice. Nice and nice. Already bringing us back up to a whopping $58,000. I must have messed with this earlier. So let's put 8,800. I call it the falling down unit. Let's go ahead and grab a few more. Now, they're not in any particular order. They're just random, so some of these will, unfortunately, be worthless, and some of these will be worth a lot. I'll tell you by looking at them, basically, you know, these early ones were... All of these, probably the first 10 to 20 of them are going to be, like, mid-tier or lower. But when we put a good one out there, I'll let you guys know. We also got to do some kind of paint job, so... Just got to do some of that. No custom cooling loop, so we'll call this one the Nightlife. I guess. Fuck it, I don't care. Oop, too much, so let's do 2,600. Oh my god. There we go. And then some of the earliest ones we made were some of the best. All right, well, we doubled almost what he wanted. So that should make him a happy camper. As we're waiting for the game to load in all the computers we built. I'm moving the mouse and nothing's happening. This will, I hope, average out as we progress, but... The other thing, too, I might do is if we have spare parts on us to replace broken computers coming in, we might just sell those. I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of not in our interest to have to keep repairing computers as we're getting them and, you know, ripping them out for parts. But at the same time, it's like, well, we're not doing anything crazy, so perhaps, you know, we should consider something simple like that. This didn't even look like it got a skin put on it. And as these get out of our shop, we in turn will be in a good position. I'm going to leave some computers out, too, for the next day as stuff sells. That way, we don't have to keep going back to this locker every time we want to sell something. Because clearly we're almost back to 60 grand already. And that was just from the first 4 sales. Okay. So there has to be maybe a suggestion to the developers. You got to optimize this somehow. I guess the easiest thing to do, which would not be popular, is to limit how many rigs there are, but you could have stored in there, but at the same time, it's like the whole point is you should be able to build as many as you want. But it struggles to load it all. So, you gotta put that into consideration, too. Mark II. Keep it simple. Then we'll pull out one for there, tooth, and then that'll be 4 computers out with enough space to work on 2 new ones that come in. That's the goal. But yeah, the time it's taking for this to populate is getting kind of weird. All right, i5 8400. And we bought a lot of 3060 Storm X's, as you can see here, because I was running out of video cards, honestly. And at one point, I also started running out of memory. So I just bought a couple of those video cards. I think I bought 8 of those GPUs, and I probably bought about 8 to 10 sticks of memory. And by doing that, I was able to finish with everything else I had, and I still had parts left over. But once I hit the 20 grand mark, I'm like, well, if I keep buying the parts that I need to finish the last computers, I won't have much money to work on repairs. So I cut it off at 20K. I'm like, no. If they come in and want an $8,000 build, you know, that's most of our money, and we might have to fuck around with that. Though the next day we quickly made 30 grand, so clearly I didn't need to worry. All right. I'm sure you guys are like, well, if you're doing this now, wouldn't it matter later? Well, the idea is that I'm showing you what I'm doing. That way, in later episodes, I'll just say, hey, I'm going to pull out 4 new computers, blah, 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 have them ready to go. We could theoretically even pull some out and put them on the outer area for pickup, where the pickup and delivery area is. Actually, I may just do that between episodes because, yeah, this is struggling to load it all in a funny way. It's interesting to see, though, how much we've invested in these computers and how much we're getting back. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull one more computer out. Because we'll at least sell one. We don't usually get more than 3 jobs at a time. So it's not like I need fucking 4 or 5 workbenches. So, like, one on the customization stage is going to go first anyway. Because that's just in my way. And actually, we will customize one and take it out there as well. To the other outside workbench there. All right. It's this one here. There we go. All right, we're going to make it a brand new day. I'm not going to make you guys sit through anything more. Let's save really quick. Saving is your friend. And then let's go ahead and collect, which makes him happy. New parts available. Looks like cases. All right, let's make it a brand new day. As we hit the $60,000 mark. So yeah, we made 40K in a day pretty much. Because our computers are just that fucking awesome. Okay, and yeah, it's chugging. For some reason. I think it's chugging because of all the computers that are in there. So that's I think a big element of it. Okay, this dude straight up was like, yeah, video card is bad. They said something else was bad. and the hard drive. So let's take a look. That is bad. And graphics card is faulty. All right, boot her up. What did he want? Exclamation sticker, data mine. Yeah, let's get data mine on there. Where is data mine? There we go. And before we do anything else, should start the day with collecting. God, the lag is so fucking awful. Nightlife Mark 3. Okay, let's grab one more, put it out there. You notice they're all about the same, though. Do it at that. Okay, this guy needs an exclamation point. Okay. I think this dude just wanted to customize. You do flip side, and his PC has been loud, so mostly software. Dude wants flip side. We need to check his fans. PC's been loud. Okay, so did that. Did software customize with emoji stickers. Lag. I just get the feeling the game is not very well optimized. All right, so let's collect here. Whoa, 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 whoa. How come that did not give us a proper score? Me not likey that. Me not likey that at all. Yep. Okay. Okay, we know that one's not good enough. That one's fine. This dude had an issue. Did I like miss one of the ones to do? Now flip side. Check the fans. Maybe I didn't do one. There's always something weird. So I missed one. Okay. That should do it. This shit. No. We fixed that. See, there... You guys saw me do it, right? I don't know. It feels like there's some glitches in this game that are not sorting themselves out. Like, every time there's an update, there tends to be some kind of glitch, a series of glitches, and then when they address one set of glitches, something else completely unrelated starts glitching out. And like right now, we're getting a lot of visual glitches too that I'm not familiar with. Let's boot her up. Wait, this is... It's this one. Wait a minute. There's... Okay, this is the dude whose computer's not working. No. Wait a minute. This dude's good. This dude's the one giving me problems. Let's go through the whole system again, right? You wanted emoji stickers. We've applied the 3 emoji stickers. What else did he want? He wants flip side. I believe we gave him that. There's flip side. He said his computer is noisy. We fucked with his fans. So we got 1 there, 3 there, and 2 there. We will go through every fucking fan one at a time. Those are all set to... Wait a minute. I set it... Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what I did. Loud. Okay. I did it the wrong way. They need to be on eco. Because he wants it... They're too loud. I'm doing performance. See, out of habit, what I was doing was true cooling all the PCs down. Seeing if that would help with their performance. I really couldn't tell if it did or not. So, I could not solely answer that question. There we go. That should do it. There we go. Yay. I feel like I fucked something up somewhere, but I'm... Okay, with that said, this is probably a great place for us to kind of stop for the moment. Going forward, here's the plan, guys. Just straight up. Going forward, when we buy new computers, I'm going to... You guys should just know at this point we have FU money, right? Because we have so much invested in rigs that we've worked on. I'm not going to be... showing, I think, the dismemberments. I don't know what else to go. The disassembled rigs. I don't see a point. You guys kind of saw what I was doing. I was just buying the broken rigs, hand over fist, right? And then just disassembling them and then reassembling them, you know, as I saw fit to maximize profit. Tried the water cooling. Not going to do that again. It's not worth the extra $100. Because we spent more than $100 in water cooling parts. But if we have something that can be water cooled, or if it comes water cooled, that's different. But I think in general, it's mostly going forward. I think you guys will be more interested in the story stuff. You've seen me do these builds. We get some interesting stuff out of doing this, but for the most part, you guys get the general idea. Right? So, it seems like a bit of a unnecessary thing for you to sit through me disassembling, you know, a metric ton of computers. When you kind of get the gist of how the strategy I did. And like I said, when we go to rebuild, it'll be cool to show you what we got to make some of the better computers for the sell-off. And then, you know, we'll do maybe an episode or 2 of rebuilding these computers. And like I said, we'll sell them off when we get to that point. But like I said, we're going to gut them all first. Because that's just, to me, the more optimal way to handle this. Is then if you really don't want... We could also wipe our hands with anything that's like a Pentium or Celeron. You know, or any of the lowest tier boards. You know, some of the shit parts we might start getting rid of. Because there's no point. I ran out of hard drives, actually, in the process. So, we don't want to give away hard drives. There's a handful of things we definitely don't want to get rid of. I'm not going to be taking fans out of computers. There's no purpose to doing that. Other than it's a trying on your time. But I think that's going to be the gist going forward. The other option too is to just throw these broken computers in the closet. But the closet's got so much shit in it. I don't want the ones we're working on to be mistaken for the new ones that are coming in. So, why is this necessary? I did see some achievement. I think you have to make $1 million. Again, that's just time consumption. It's not a skill to do that, really. If you just sit here long enough, you can pretty much achieve that relatively easily. So I'm not gonna go, you know, too crazy in showing some of this. Like I said, we'll do a nice big fat collection of parts again. I want to see if there's a way to sell the towers themselves, because there are towers that I have no interest in working with, or I'd rather do, you know, rather alleviate extra space in my storage, because there's way too many cases. I want to keep certain brands. I like the Leon Lee the best. They seem to be the most fulfilling to work on and work with, which, yes, is what I have, but that's not the reason why. These just straight up seem to be the easiest to install whatever I kind of want on, with the exception of water cooling, which I don't care for that much. Because it didn't seem to help me get the sale values up other than just solid numbers. And it's, you know, it's that whole concept, you spend a little, you gain a little. So with that said, this is a great place to stop right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HR for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, I'm gonna have a bunch of computers with skins on them sitting out here with room for 3 or 4, I haven't decided, plus stuff on my workbenches. Because I just want to start making room out of here, and I don't want to use video footage time for that. So we'll at least get, it seems like we go through the game 2 days at a time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 computers, and then another 4 out here ought to square us away. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and I hope you like what we're doing here. We'll see you guys next time.